Hey, I'm Davis Hammond with Loud Light. Here's what happened in the 12th week in the Kansas State House. A tax cut package that would exempt Social Security, cut property taxes, abolish the food tax in July, and go to 2 instead of 3 income tax brackets passed with unanimous bipartisan support in the House. Instead of taking up the bill in the Senate, President Masterson used a procedural maneuver described as the nuclear option to block senators from being allowed to vote on the bipartisan House bill. The same maneuver was used by Masterson 2 years ago to kill a House-approved medical marijuana bill. Masterson, who is paid 6 figures a year from the wealthiest man in Kansas, funneling money through WSU, appears to be taking a hard line in his effort to cut taxes for the wealthiest Kansans, causing a standoff between every state representative and Senate President Masterson. Kansas is one of the few states in the nation that still bans doctors from prescribing medical marijuana. A majority of Kansans support medical marijuana, and the Senate had a hearing on a highly restrictive medical marijuana pilot program this week. While the bill has controversial provisions about who benefits from its implementation, Republican committee members focused on their overall opposition to medical marijuana in any form. Immediately after the hearing, a motion to kill the bill was made by Senator Renee Erickson and seconded by Senator Rick Cluse, and passed by all Republican members, meaning Kansas will remain an outlier in the nation in its denial of patient access. Every major medical association condemned the proposal, but the legislature passed the bill targeting both medical and non-medical gender-affirming care for transgender youth by effectively banning all evidence-based medical treatment for gender dysphoria for minors, regardless of their parents' desires. The bill goes well beyond surgery or hormone therapy by banning medical professionals and others from promoting social transitioning, such as showing support for a minor that changes how they dress or the pronouns they go by. The bill now heads to the governor, where a veto is expected, setting up a likely veto override battle at the end of April. A bill passed the House that would ban immigrants from specific countries from buying or leasing property in Kansas that's within 150 miles of a military installation, which is virtually the entire state. The bill would require countless stores and restaurants owned by immigrants to be sold off or seized by eminent domain. The broad language brought major concerns over its xenophobic nature and violation of property rights, with Attorney General Chris Kobach warning legislators that the bill would be very difficult to defend in court if enacted. A bill is headed to the governor's desk that would require Kansans to submit their driver's license to websites with content deemed harmful to minors. The bill aimed at blocking minors from accessing pornography is shadowed with constitutional free speech and personal privacy concerns. Texas passed a similar bill, which is currently in litigation, but resulted in the largest online porn providers, such as Pornhub, blocking anyone in Texas from accessing their website. Additionally, Kansas law broadly defines harmful to minors to include homosexuality, and it's unclear if this would be used as grounds to block young Kansans from accessing any kind of LGBTQ support resources online. Next week, legislators will spend their days between the floor and House-Senate negotiations in conference committees. Friday is Drop Dead Day, the last day legislators can pass bills before April break. Follow us on social media for updates throughout the week so you can stay on top of the legislature. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and until next time, thank you so much, Kansas.